Not for me.
Tell me when you're ready. Okay. Hello, my name is Erica, and today I'll be talking about something very serious but very common. Talking on the phone and driving. We've all seen it, we've tried it at some point. But how safe is this? It is a proven fact that if you put a 20-year-old behind the wheel of a car with a cell phone, that their reaction time is delayed to that of a 70-year-old. Now, this may be fine if only one or two drivers practice this habit, but how many people a day do you see on the cell phone? How many drivers cross your path that are yapping away on the phone while you're trying to get by? It instantly ages a huge population of drivers and delays their reaction time. Distractions from cell phones cause over 2,000 deaths a year and over 300,000 injuries. This could all be prevented if drivers simply turned off their cell phones while operating a vehicle. We've probably all seen that driver that ran a light, cut in front of someone, or didn't stop at a stop sign, and then we probably noticed that they were using a phone. I know, I've seen it, as have many others. I was very recently involved in an accident that was caused by cell phones. My friend was driving and using her phone as she pulled into my neighborhood. We passed a driveway. The lady that was in the driveway was also on her phone. She backed out without paying attention, and my friend reacted slowly because she was also on her cell phone. This resulted in a small fender bender, but it could have been a lot worse. Frank Dreams of the University of Utah has conducted studies that show that drivers using cell phones are just as bad as drivers under the influence of alcohol. The question now stands, why doesn't every state have laws in place to prohibit this behavior? We have laws in this country to prohibit a behavior that is harmful or negligent to ourselves or to others. This is both. Talking on the phone or texting while driving is not only dangerous to the driver during the act, but also to the hundreds of drivers that he or she shares a road with. One study done by Fred Hozier shows that drivers using a phone are 4 times more likely to crash. It is also a fact that over $43 billion, yes, that's right, $1 billion a year of our tax money is used in cell phone-related crashes. Multiple studies have shown the effects of alcohol in the brain are very similar to the effects of driving while talking on the phone. Reaction time is delayed, your focus is weary, you're subject to tunnel vision, you lose concentration on other cars, and you do all of this while confidently thinking that you're perfectly capable of driving. This is also similar to being drunk. You think you're capable of handling things when you're not. Laws are in place in every state, every city, every county to stop drunk driving. However, only a handful of states are doing anything to stop people from using their phone while driving. This is killing people, innocent people, and our government is not doing anything to stop it on a national level. One study shown in Time magazine found that people that use their phone while driving think that they're capable of handling both tasks successfully. However, only 2% of these people were actually successful at doing so. On average, I see at least 10 to 15 drivers a day using their phones. This means, according to that study, that only 2 to 3 of those people were handling the multitasking without any difficulty. I don't know about you, but I'm not comfortable with those numbers. This means that 12 to 13 of those drivers are 4 times more likely to crash. They could crash into you, into me, into your parents, your sister, your wife, your husband, or your child. Even if you're one of those drivers that does turn off their phone while driving, you are still susceptible to this danger. It is our job to inform people to be heard. We can't just let this happen. Even if you just answer your phone for a split second, you are at risk. You are distracted when the phone rings, when you have to look for the phone, then you have to pay attention to what they're saying, and then you have to respond. This all takes away from the focus that you should be putting on the road. When people direct their attention to sound, the visual capacity of their brain then decreases. This is an issue that is rapidly spreading across our country that needs to be stopped. No phone call is worth a life. If you need to use the phone that badly, you need to pull over, turn your emergency lights on, and make your brief call, and then continue on with the flow of traffic. But don't do it while you're on the road. Don't put everyone at risk with you. Now, I ask you today to help our streets be safer. Help save lives today. When you go home, put your phone on silent in the car. and inform your family about what you've heard. Tell your friends. Call your state representative and get more laws put in place. Let your voice be heard before it's too late. We all think it couldn't happen to us, but it can. A driver using their phone could run a light and hit you, or a family member. Someone you may know could die because of this, and it could all be stopped. Lives are being wasted when they could all be saved if more laws were just put in place. Help save a life, turn off the phone and drive. No phone call is worth dying over. I'm going to be handing out a flyer for you to take home and share with your loved ones to remind you what you've heard. I hope you've all had a safe ride home. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. 5.5. Oh, she's still going.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, so drive safe and turn off the phone. And anybody have any questions?
No. I want to read this first and I'll ask you questions.
No? Okay, thank you, guys.